Very good evening once again to the Hero Hockey India League women's picture between the runners-up of last year, JSW Surma Hockey Club, and the Srachi Bengal Tigers is match number 2, coming to you live from the Marangomke Jaipal Singh AstroTurf Hockey Stadium. It promises to be another exciting clash between two very well-endowed units, two units that have done their work at the auctions and are now hoping to reap the rewards for their efforts over the course of it. It's a good evening to be playing hockey here. The temperature is a nice salubrious 12.4. The humidity is 64%. The wind direction is northwest. And these are conditions that many of the European players, many of the Latin American players will relish, as will the local hero, Salima Tete, the girl from Simdega, who's won many a heart with her exploits, and also the returning Savita Punya, who was laid low for the last 6 months, courtesy an injury. And JSW Surma have a number of terrific foreigners in their roster as well. Manuela Villar, Olivia Shannon, and on the other side, there is Vandana Kataria, Captain Courageous of Srachi Bengal Tigers, another inspirational figure. The most capped Indian woman is Vandana Kataria. There is also some experience in the overseas ranks as well. Fantastic atmosphere here at the Marang Gomke Jaipal Singh Munda AstroTurf Hockey Stadium here, as another exciting game unfolds.
After a wonderful start to the season, it's time for match number 2. JSW Surma Hockey Club taking on the Srachi Bengal Tigers. I've got both the captains here with me, Salima Tete and Vandana Kataria, and alongside them, the match referees as well. Let's flip the coin.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Okay, I'll get you to call. So black or red? Sorry, red or black? Which would you like?
Red.
Red for you? Black for you, okay.
Black.
It's black.
Salima has won the toss. JSW Surma Hockey Club would want to do what?
We start the whole.
Okay, so the news from the center is that JSW Surma Hockey Club have won the toss and they will decide to start the play.
Yes, fantastic atmosphere here from Ranchi here, and both the teams are all in readiness. JSW Surma Hockey Club finished runners-up the previous edition, but they will want to go one better, and that's what both the coaches, of course, will be looking at. Deepak Thakur of Srachi Bengal Tigers and JSW Surma Hockey Club's Jude Menezes will be primed and ready to go. Deba and Sen did, in fact, catch up with the coaches a little while earlier. But just before that...
Jude, table toppers last season, but failed at the final hurdle. So in a sense, even though it's a new season, new team, but you know that the motivation is much the same and there's not much to add to the players?
No, actually the drive is still there, and yeah, the goal is still try to do the best that we can do and probably try to go one step further.
All the best, have a good game.
Thank you very much.
दीपक, सबसे पहले बिलेटेड हैप्पी बर्थडे कल के लिए। तो आपने क्या बर्थडे गिफ्ट के तौर पर टीम से मांगा है कि आज जीत से ही शुरुआत करें?
बिल्कुल, आपने बिल्कुल सही बात की है, लेकिन मैं कहूँगा टीम का मोराल काफ़ी अच्छा है, हमने अच्छी प्रेपरेशन की है, सो आई एम लुकिंग अ वेरी गुड एंटरटेनिंग मैच।
आप पिछले साल मेंस के साथ चैंपियंस रहे थे, तो यहाँ पे विमेंस में क्या आप एटीट्यूड लेके आना चाहते हैं?
देखिए, टाइगर इज़ ऑल अबाउट एग्रेशन, तो यही उम्मीद कर रहा हूँ कि जिस ढंग से लास्ट ईयर लड़कों ने खेला था, लड़के भी हमारा वैसा काम करें, और मुझे लगता है कि अच्छे मूड में है हमारी टीम।
ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Here's a fantastic bird's eye view of the proceedings here. Both the umpires are in readiness as well. To the left of your screen is Durga Devi of India, and Kelly Hudson accompanies her as the on-field umpires, as a packed crowd awaits the commencement of action here. And they have their beloved Salima Tete, who will lead the JSW Surma Hockey Club side out to the middle. And you can hear a roar across the stadium as Salima Tete and Vandana Kataria lead their respective charges. And in all pink to the left of your screen are the JSW Surma Hockey Club. To the right of your screen in bright orange are the Srachi Bengal Tigers. Both these teams will be gung-ho. Remember, JSW Surma have the bragging rights against Srachi Bengal Tigers, who have never defeated the JSW Surma Hockey Club in their 2 encounters last year.
Introducing the team, Srachi Bengal Tigers. Jersey number 16, Captain Vandana Kataria. 1. Aditi Maheshwari. 2. Gurjit Kaur. 3. Mahima Chaudhary. 4. Valentina Raposo. 5. Agostina Gozalani. 8. Emma Findlay. 10. Sosha Beninga. 12. Nurde Bhatt. 13. Lalrin Pui. 15. Monica. 20. Laram Siami. 22. Sukhveer Kaur. 23. Anjali Gautam. 27. Sushila Chanu. 32. Jennifer Risso. 40. Pooja Sahu. 44. Victoria Manuel. 45. Manisha Chauhan. 65. Purnima Yadav. Introducing the team, JSW Sumo Hockey Club. Jersey number 30, Captain Salima Tete. 2. Olivia Shannon. 3. Shiori Oikawa. 5. Jyoti Chatri. 6. Penny Squib. 10. Maria Granato. 11. Savita. 12. Nisha. 14. Sonam. 15. Mumtaz Khan. 19. Vaishnavi Palke. 20. Sarah Robertson. 21. Hina Banu. 22. Baljit Kaur. 23. Jimena Cedris. 24. Jyoti. 25. Manuela Via. 57. Vinima Dhan. 88. Nidhi. 99. Ajmina Kujo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our dignitaries.
As always, our gratitude to our esteemed dignitaries for making the presence felt. Shri Manjunath Bhajantri, IAS Deputy Commissioner Ranchi. Shri Rakesh Ranjan, IPS Senior Superintendent of Police. Shri Bholanath Singh, Vice President, Asian Hockey Federation, Secretary General, Hockey India. And we also have Mr. B.N. Bhushan, the Director of Hockey India. This is Bhajantri or Rakesh Ranjan? As always, a wonderful sight to see our dignitaries engage with the players. And kudos, of course, to Hockey India for pulling off a tournament of such stature for the second time in succession, the Hero Hockey India League. And our gratitude also goes out to the government of Jharkhand and to the local association here in Ranchi, in the Indian state of Jharkhand, for ensuring that it continues to play host to the women, the 4 women's teams competing in the Women's Hockey India League. And it's a fabulous occasion as JSW Surma Hockey Club and Srachi Bengal Tigers. Remember, during the first edition, they played their respective first games against each other. And the last pool encounter also saw JSW Surma Hockey Club get the better of Srachi Bengal Tigers. On both the occasions, they scored 4 goals apiece. They began with 4-1 and then defeated the Tigers 4-2.
For the national anthem.
Well, time now for
आप सभी से गुजारिश है
the national
कृपया
anthem.
भारत के राष्ट्रीय गान के लिए खड़े हो जाए और साथ गाएं. Bharat
Yes,
Mata
certainly
Ki!
an August occasion here
Bharat
for
Mata
members
Ki!
of both the sides.
Bolo
And you
Bharat
could see the
Mata
emotions
Ki!
well up in Savita Punia's eyes. She's making a return to competitive hockey after 6 months. In a career spanning over 15 years, she underwent a surgery for the very first time. A serious ankle injury that kept her out of the Asia Cup in Hangzhou as well earlier in the year. And just a quick look at how JSW Surma Hockey Club are stacked up. It's Savita Punia under the goal, under the bar, and they have Jyoti, Vaishnavi, Vital Falke, Jyoti Chhatri, and Shihori Oikawa in the back line. Salima Tete, the Argentine Jimena Cedrus, and the Scottish Sarah Robertson will take centre stage in midfield. Baljeet Kaur, Maria Granato, and Olivia Shannon will be up front. They are coached by Jude Menezes. Watch out for Penny Squibb and Hina Bano as well. It's a highly meticulous, powerful unit. On the other side, we have the Srachi Bengal Tigers, who had a bit of a struggle last year, finishing third of the 4 teams that competed. But they have put together a good team in the auction. Jennifer Rizzo starts on goal, Pooja Sahu, and the Argentine Augustina Gorzalani and Valentina Raposo. The Argentine duo will helm the backline alongside Manisha Chauhan, Sushila Pukrambam, Monica, and Noordebat will take centre stage in midfield. Beninga Lal Ramsiami and Vandana Kataria will provide the attacking thrust up front. And there is Jude Menezes, the JSW Surma Hockey Club head coach, was also the head coach last year, has turned out for the Indian side in the Olympics in 2000. Deepak Thakur also is a player of some repute, celebrated his birthday yesterday. A belated happy birthday to him. He would, of course, want a victory gift in the form of a good result today.
Five, four, three, two, one. Let's play.
Well, time to say let's play. And from left to right of your screen, it's the Srachi Bengal Tigers in the bright orange. And from right to left are the JSW Surma Hockey Club in pink. In the commentary box, this is Arun Venugopal. It promises to be a fabulous occasion, with players of both the sides sparring at each other right from the get-go.
Rich, I don't know if you can get a message to the sound guys. There's a lot of background noise.
The players will have to be careful with their tackling. But they clearly do not want an early green, or even worse, a yellow card. Jyoti Chhatri looking to squirt the ball past the 2 incoming defenders. And watch out for Monica, the Srachi Bengal Tigers, number 15, and what a turnaround it's been for her. Monica was a part of the Indian side not too long ago, but then was left out, went unsold in the Hero Hockey India League auctions last year, but this year she walked away with a cool 15 lakh Indian rupees, becoming the highest paid Indian player. What a turnaround it's been for the young woman. Srachi Bengal Tigers look to build and rebuild from behind. It's Manisha hovering on the right. It's a formidable side for sure, and they have poured in a bucket full of money on Augustina Gorzalani, the highest paid player in the auction. They secured her services for 42 lakh, and there's also Valentina Raposo alongside her in the backline, both from Argentina. Went for 30 lakh.
Play. Yep.
Looking to breach the circle, and not successful as yet at the very least. Jude Menezes has coached extensively at a number of countries, most notably did have coaching duties with the Black Sticks, with the New Zealand setup, where he admits to being richer for the exposure, which also explains how he's played a pivotal role in tracking the progress of players like Olivia Shannon, who hails from Hawke's Bay in New Zealand, a hotbed of New Zealand hockey. It's also produced other players as well. It's produced players like Hannah Cotter, whom we saw in action for Ranchi Royals yesterday. Well, in case you missed the action yesterday, the Ranchi Royals went down 2-0 against the SG Pipers. And trying to spread the ball up front. JSW Surma aren't making a move just as yet. It's the Srachi Bengal Tigers that have been making the play at the moment. We saw that sometimes when you fail to seize the opportunities come your way, you do end up conceding a goal or two, as was the case with the Ranchi Royals yesterday. They created chances early in the piece, but despite having more penalty corners, they weren't able to cash in. And now JSW Surma will have an option to build. They have quality in midfield. Salima Tete plays the ball beautifully on the right. It's a good passage of play for Surma. Circle entry has been made. And desperate defending on the part of the Bengal Tigers. Their expensive defensive contingent of Gorzalani and Raposo were tested for the very first time. Even as Olivia Shannon once again making a breeze, this time on the left. Maria Granato, another player from whom much is expected. We see a number of Argentines in this year's edition of the Hero Hockey India League, and it certainly looks like the flavor of the season already. The Latin American flavor is well and truly here to stay. I beg your pardon. We saw Teresa Viana score the second goal yesterday from Uruguay, and it's something that Jude Menezes did weigh in on. He did say that Uruguay boasts of a number of talented young players. Now another move from the right. JSW Surma over the last 5 minutes have not just dominated possession, but have also found a way to make them more purposeful. Gorsalani delivering a brilliant scoop to Sukhveer. Down the middle now as the Tigers look for a foray up front, this time through the right. Not able to run the defense down. JSW Surma also have plenty of quality in the form of Nisha and Sonam. And that's been, to me, one of the hallmarks of the Hero Hockey India League already this season, where you see a number of these young players rubbing shoulders with the experienced internationals. You see a number of representatives from the Las Leonas, as the Argentine women are known. And the team has had a good run at the Olympics of late, winning a silver medal in the 2020 Olympics, and also a bronze medal in the 2024 Summer Olympics. And a number of these players, be it Granato, Gorzalani, they've all been a part of Olympic medal winning teams. And just imagine the world of good it would do to the young Indian players here. Salima Tete was one such youngster who eventually graduated to becoming captain. Also became captain of the national side at a fairly young age. She's earned her stripes, you have to say. Known for her blistering speed along the flanks. She also called for her team to play an aggressive, fearless brand of hockey. And there's Nisha, another regular in the Indian international setup, and India bound to have a busy calendar in 2026 with the World Cup qualifiers coming up in Hyderabad in a couple of months, and that will be followed by the Asian Games and then the Commonwealth Games as well. And sandwiched between these two mega events is also the FIH Pro League. There is Rani Rampal, a legend of the sport, who has rendered yeoman service for Indian hockey over a number of years, and Rani Rampal will continue to play a pivotal role in mentoring these young players, especially the Indian youngsters. It's truly a heartening sign again for Indian hockey to just have a league of such import. And again, a chance for the Bengal Tigers as they look to make an entry into the shooting circle. And now a counter-attack beckons. Olivia Shannon looking for support in the midfield. Expertly done as she plays. Salima Tete on the right, looking for the give and go, not to be a best. Salima Tete, the woman from Simdega of Jharkhand. She grew up playing hockey with young players, not only from this region, but from across the country. And now an opportunity for JSW to restore parity via a set piece again. A good chance for Jennifer Rizzo to stall the opportunity. They will have an encore. Swati Bengal Tigers will be one player light in the post, even as JSW have a second crack with only 3 women on the post. It's a good strike here from Oikawa. Shihori Oikawa ensured that the shot was struck with reasonable ferocity. Salima Tete with the injection, it was a good halt, and they looked for a variation with Granato trying to supply a deflection. Olivia Shannon being dispossessed of the ball. Again, a chance for JSW to build along the right. Salima Tete will have to play an influential role if JSW have to equalize. Swati Bengal Tigers, to their credit, have not just begun with intent but also have made good on the promise by capitalizing on a penalty corner opportunity. That's something that Ranchi Royals couldn't do yesterday, and that proved to be costly. That proved to be their undoing. Ranchi Bengal Tigers have a solid unit. It's something that they've placed a lot of emphasis upon in the auction. And of course, Jude Menezes, the man on your screen, doesn't have the services of a number of fine players. We will dwell on that, but for now it's the first quarter that comes to an end. A very productive first quarter for the Swati Bengal Tigers, who have scored already. At the end of quarter 1, it's Swati Bengal Tigers 1, JSW Surma Hockey Club 0. Right, they will want to ensure that they aren't left too complacent with that opening goal. JSW Surma, in fact, belied expectations a bit by not starting on exactly a rousing note. In fact, all the attack came from the Bengal Tigers, and this was the turning point in the opening quarter. A penalty corner coming by way of Agustina Gorzalani. The ferocious drag flicker from Argentina. Look at the technique here. Used her reach to great effect and went to the left of the goalkeeper, the desired direction for a number of drag flickers of repute. Oikawa tried to do her bit for JSW Surma, but couldn't manage to score. The numbers will tell you that JSW Surma had 4 circle penetrations. They had 1 penalty corner apiece, but the stat that matters the most, the goals column, has been filled up by the Swatchy Bengal Tigers. Bengal Tigers will be pleased with the performance so far, but they still have plenty to do, as Vandana Kataria, India's most capped women's player of all time with 320 appearances for India, leads the charge as quarter 2 action is underway. In a mistrap that enables the Bengal Tigers to make a foray, this time along the right. It's Anjali Gautam, who cannot take the ball past Jyoti Chhatri. Manisha Chauhan will have to take it from behind. Manisha Chauhan playing it up front. Good 3D skills on display from Victoria Manuel. Along the right, almost at a 0 degree, trying to overrun the defense and bring one of her strikers, one of her centre forwards into play. Chance here for the Bengal Tigers again. This is good hockey from them. Sushila Chanu playing it back to Manisha. Raposo. Flat slap from the midfield. That's been trapped rather well. Lal Rimsiami could not make capital of it eventually. Again, another player who can match the likes of Salima Tete for speed and agility on the wings especially. That's a crowd goal, as we like to call. The shot has to be taken from inside the striking circle for it to materialize into a goal scoring opportunity. JSW Surma will want to exercise some control in the midfield. It's something that has eluded them for the better part of the game. Looking for the cross. Not a bad ploy there to go low and fast. Trying to catch the tall Argentine defenders off guard. It's a good approach from the JSW Surma Hockey Club. And mopping up is Pooja Sahu, one of the younger players in this squad for Swatchy Bengal Tigers. Finlay's done ever so well. We saw some deft stick work, but that's eventually led to another penalty corner for the JSW Surma Hockey Club. Raposo cannot believe it. Having a word with Kelly Hudson, but she wouldn't have a bar of it. Yeah, just about there. the infringement seemed to happen. There was ostensibly a foot inside the circle. Salima Tete with a chance now to deliver a good injection. It goes to the first battery. A decent effort once again, and they will have an encore. They went with Manuela VR, who took the shot from the first battery. Again, a good halt, setting it up nice, but expertly read by Lal Ramsiami, ensuring that the line was covered. Take two now. Chance here again. Yet again has been denied by Lal Ramsiami. Manuela VR has found a nemesis in Lal Ramsiami twice in a row. Just look at how well she has covered the lines. Brilliantly done, covering the left of the goalkeeper Rizzo. Will they be third time lucky? They go with Manuela again. Much better this time, but the goalkeeper has done a very solid job as well. Jennifer Rizzo ensuring that the ball didn't slither away. Manuela VR not giving up hopes on the prospect of a goal, but has given away possession. Now a chance for Strachey with Beninga on the break. Took one for the team on that occasion. Good stick control shown there, but already an engrossing display of hockey from both sides. There's a chance here for the Bengal Tigers. Again peppering the circle.
All good, all good. Fail! This needs to be back.
JSW Surma will have to reacquire some composure. Something that's eluded them for the better part of this fixture. Chance here for Salima Tete. Circle entry has been made. And you could see the cheers in the crowd amplify when Salima Tete ran along the right channel with the ball. A good bit of defending. But JSW Surma are determined to make this build-up count. The transitions haven't exactly been productive for them. The challenge would be to break down this very efficiently shielded Bengal Tigers defense. And that's largely a function of two efficient Argentines in Valentina Raposo and Agustina Gorzalani. That's one of the fascinating aspects of this game. You'll see
Can we stop the director's feed in the radio, please?
these head coaches with their ginormous headphones on, and they're constantly looped in with their analysts, most of whom are perched atop a vantage, just to acquire a different perspective, a different idea of how the game operates. Bengal Tigers in the meantime have quietly snuck into the striking circle only to be denied. There have been a number of impressive foreigners, and Deepak Thakur the Strachey Bengal Tigers coach who took over from Glenn Turner will be a happy camper. Celebrated his birthday yesterday, and a victory today will be the perfect birthday present. Making the cross, a chance here. That's gone a begging. Again going all the way to the right channel. Ajmeena Kujur took her time. Ajmeena Kujur also hails from Odisha in Panposh, a district known for its hockey chops. Now Bengal Tigers have a chance here. It's Purnima Yadav who had possession of the ball for just a wee bit. Deepak Thakur would just want to ensure that his team aren't caught off guard here. This has already shown enough markers of being a tight competitive fixture. Penny Squibb, one of JLW Surma's penalty corner specialists from the last season, is also in the mix. Certainly, should she be there on the pitch when and if JLW get a penalty corner, they will fancy their chances. Spread the ball along the right. Looking for the scoop. Just under 6 minutes in the first half. JSW Surma haven't had a goal to show for, not yet. That could very well change via Hina Bano, who has made a cross, but they are denied the first time. And the Bengal Tigers will look to mount a counter. A great work there from Mumtaz Khan to dispossess the Tigers. Going for an opportunity. She was looking for the backhander first time. Hina Bano played the ball inside, and Surma are looking a lot more threatening at the moment. A much more improved display from Team Surma in the latter part of the second quarter. Again, looking for an opening on the left. That's the channel that they've overloaded, really, have the Shrachi Bengal Tigers. Granato. JSW are yet again looking to build from behind. I have to say that the Shrachi Bengal Tigers have proved to be adept at defending some scoops. Some of these balls that have come in dangerously from either channel. Intercepted yet again by Jyoti Chhatri. Just ringing in the changes at the very last moment. Yes, Jude Menezes. Now the Bengal Tigers are looking for space in the midfield, but they have been dispossessed. It's a great ball, defense splitting ball, 2v1 chance here, and she overran the ball. Just lingered a little too long, did Vaishnavi Falke, and that was followed by Maria Granato not being able to deliver the goods at the crunch. What a chance it was for JSW Surma. We will eventually have another look at it. But before that, Bengal Tigers have a chance to make it 2 goals up. She is scanning up the pitch. Lal Ramsiami outnumbered by the pink shirts inside the circle. Baljeet Kaur. A missed trap again in midfield. Yeah, playing the advantage on that occasion. We haven't seen too much of Baljeet Kaur as well up until now. She will look to create an impact in midfield. Lal Ramsiami, meanwhile, has been a pestilent presence for the opponents on either side of the pitch. Remarkable running, and that's the kind of speed that Lal Ramsiami is known for. Precisely what the doctor ordered for the Srachi Bengal Tigers. Has 40 plus international goals to her credit. Scored thrice in the Women's Asia Cup recently as well. Olivia Shannon saw an opportunity beckon, again snuffed out. This has been an entertaining 5 minutes or so now, as the half-time hooter isn't too long. Purnima Yadav all by herself. Good bit of defending again from JSW Surma. Manisha firmly on her mark. Closing down Salima on the right channel. It's been Salima's favoured position really to play along the right. Sometimes she does hang back as the right back, has played in midfield, also links up in attack. Today she's playing in a more advanced role. Jyoti Chatri looking to find her partner from the left. Good bit of defensive work from Srachi Bengal Tigers, who have been commendable. Both the teams had the chances in the last 5-6 minutes or so. Maria Granato on that occasion could not do much of it. Lal Ramsiami did not have enough support, and credit to Vaishnavi Falke for putting her stick down in time, as we are down to under 20 seconds on the clock. Jimena Cedres, the Argentine, we didn't see a lot of her last season. She was injured for the better part of the season, but is expected to contribute this time around. An opportunity that goes a begging yet again. And that will be that as far as the first period is concerned. It's been the Srachi Bengal Tigers who have had the edge over JSW Surma Hockey Club, who shouldn't be too distraught given that they've had a number of things going their way, but the all-important goal has remained elusive thus far. But at the half-time mark, Srachi Bengal Tigers 1, JSW Surma Hockey Club 0. Welcome back to day 2 of the Hero Hockey India League, and we are treated to a mouth-watering contest between the JSW Surma Hockey Club and the Srachi Bengal Tigers, with the Bengal Tigers having never defeated the JSW Surma Hockey Club, having the early bragging rights, as the highlights of the first period will reveal. Except for that opportunity, it was the Srachi Bengal Tigers for the major part of the opening quarter, and that bit of action there from Sosha Meninga led to this penalty corner, and the ace drag flicker did no mistake whatsoever. Augustina Gorzalani, living up to her price tag, was picked up for 42 lakh Indian rupees. Is one of the finest drag flickers, and ensured that she came to the party. Some 3D skills on display on that occasion from Victoria Manuel. JSW Surma also did reply in kind from time to time. However, those opportunities dried up just a wee bit, and there were a spate of penalty corners that Manuela VR wasn't able to convert into a goal. So JSW Surma Hockey Club found themselves in a mezzanine position of playing well but without a goal to show for. That was Maria Granato with another good opportunity, failing to capitalize. Seconds after that, Lal Ramsiami made a lone ranger effort but was thwarted at the very end. It was an intriguing contest, especially in the second quarter. And the numbers will reveal that this is a far more even contest. JSW Surma had a number of circle penetrations. But the stat that mattered, the goal, the all-important goal, came by way of Gorzalani's stick for the Srachi Bengal Tigers. Again, the fans here will be chuffed to take stock of some high-quality hockey here at the Marang Gomke Jaipal Singh Munda Stadium here in Ranchi. It's been a series of cold evenings here in this part of the country. And Jharkhand also had a cold wave over the last few days, but we had an opening ceremony that couldn't be dampened by the weather. And we had some stunning performances by the likes of the very talented Manushi Chilla headlining the proceedings. There was plenty of glitz, plenty of color and fun and frolic at the Marang Gomke Jaipal Singh Munda AstroTurf Stadium here in Ranchi, as the Honourable Member of the Legislative Assembly Kalpana Murmu Soren, Srimati Kalpana Murmu Soren, declared the second edition of the Hockey India League open amid much fanfare and fireworks. And one of the attractions of playing in Ranchi is to listen to the Chota Nagpuri songs that are belted out at halftime. It's a ritual that I'm particularly fond of during every visit to Ranchi. And braving the cold are not just the fans here, but also my fellow commentators in the Hindi comm box. My dear friends Debayan Sen as well as Nishad Pai Vaidya, who also find a way to keep themselves warm, because it does get frighteningly cold at times in Ranchi. But yeah, that's one way to keep yourself warm, especially if you're out there in the stands, and that's another way to keep yourself completely mummified. Just keep your eyes open, keep the slits open around the eyes so that you can witness the action. It's great to see men, women and children of all ages, of diverse backgrounds coming in and celebrating this festival of hockey. Just the fact that the salubrious weather is a wonderful accompaniment to the simmering hockey action on the pitch is a nice contrast. And a number of these young hockey enthusiasts will certainly be richer for the experience. They have their "I was there" moment already. And it gives them the opportunity to go back with plenty of motivation. Some fantastic panoramic shots of the Marango K.J. Singh Munda AstroTurf Stadium. And there's the Secretary General of Hockey India, Sri Bholanath Singh, almost unrecognizable with that stole around his head. He's feeling the cold too. But he's certainly bound to be a happy man with how the tournament has gotten underway thus far. We've seen one high quality fixture yesterday, and this one already has the trappings of an exciting fixture as the second half is underway. Karachi Bengal Tigers are in the bright orange, in pink are the JSW Surma Hockey Club, looking to erase the deficit. And in the commentary box, this is Arun Venugopal, delighted to be bringing to you live this festival of Indian hockey, that is the Hero Hockey India League in its second season, as the teams and the coaches recalibrate, reset, and put their best feet forward. Deepak Thakur, the Karachi Bengal Tigers coach, is bound to be the happier of the two coaches. Deepak Thakur, of course, has represented India in the Asian Games in 2002, was also a double Asia Cup medalist, a Commonwealth Games medalist as well in 2010, and is a part of the Junior World Cup team that played in Hobart in 2001. But here's a referral that's been sought.
Can you hear me? Yes, Deepa. Rachel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Surma team asking for the foot for penalty corner, but I give a play on. Can you check?
So I'm looking for a foot and you have played on.
Yes.
Yes, the referral is a fairly straightforward question. Was there a foot inside the circle? Baljeet Kaur's foot did come into contact with the ball, but did it ricochet back to Gorzalani's feet?
Durga,
Yes.
I have advice for you. The ball has hit a defender's foot. You can restart with a penalty corner and Surma keep their referral.
Okay, so it's a penalty corner, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
A straightforward decision for Rachel Williams, and a good referral from Team Surma here. They did see that the foot did come off the defender. Gorzalani was the guilty party. Her foot was in proximity. And now Surma have a chance to equalize early in the third quarter. This is a crucial penalty corner opportunity. They have frittered away a few chances, mind you. The PC defense will comprise the likes of Raposo. They cannot take their sweet time. They'll have to assemble the PC defense. Olivia Shannon, will she be a part of the action? It also looks like Manuela Villar will once again have a role to play in the first battery, and Shihori Oikawa is in the second. They went with Oikawa on a couple of occasions, and also Manuela VR. Who will they go with this time around? Penny Squibb, one of the better drag flickers, unfortunately for JSW Surma, is on the bench. And that's one of the quirks of the rotation system. The umpire eventually asking the players to hurry up. They are taking a an awful amount of time here are the Swachi Bengal Tigers. As Raposo finally makes a presence felt. Yeah. Time now for Salima Tete to deliver the injection. Will it be Manuela Villar in the first battery? It will be her. She plays a variation. Off target eventually. They went back to the injector in Salima Tete, who was close to the near post. Not a bad ploy. Selling the decoy effectively, but credit also to Jennifer Rizzo of Swachi Bengal Tigers. She read the play correctly and did what all efficient goalkeepers do, guard the near post. JSW Surma are running foul of penalty corners. They aren't having a good time of it at all. Another chance for them to overrun the defense. Again, they are thinly stocked up front. And this should really buoy the Swachi Bengal Tigers. They have invested heavily in their backline. Augustina Gorzolani as well as Valentina Raposa have been acquired for a collective sum of 72 lakh Indian rupees at the auctions, and both the Argentine players have come to the party already. What can Surma do differently? They have employed the half-court press from time to time, but they have looked a bit cagey, especially when it comes to matters of pressing home the advantage. It's been a while since the Swachi Bengal Tigers have initiated a substantial attack of their own. She will look across. Lal Ramsiami produces a heavy touch, which gives an opening to JSW Surma. Manuela Villar not making the right pass, but they still have the ball. Again, a mistrap. Can Surma get the ball back? A classic a case of error-ridden hockey on that occasion, with both the teams conceding and regaining possession. Have a look at that. It just epitomizes the way the game has panned out for Surma so far. Lal Ramsiami on the left, threatening to get past Chmina Kujur. The seasoned pro versus the young Turk. And this is one of the most fascinating things that you'll see in the world of the Hero Hockey India League. It's going to be played across 3 cities in this edition. The men's edition will of course begin on January 3 in Chennai, and following which the caravan will shift to Ranchi for the men's edition, and that will be followed by a week-long leg in Bhubaneswar, followed by the final. Before that, the 4 women's teams will vie for the ultimate prize here in Ranchi. The big finale will be on January the 10th. Just to recap the format, these 4 teams will play one another twice each. So they'll have 6 matches apiece, and the top 2 teams at the end of the league stage will play the final. Surma inside the striking circle. Chance! Again goes a begging. And JSW Surma are looking for a penalty corner. They want a referral.
Move back. Only one player person. Only one person. Yes.
Tackle in the motion of shooting.
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want penalty on here?
But then stroke, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, okay. I will. No, I talk only one player. Okay. Please, please, please. I will. Please.
Durga Devi exhorting one player to speak up. They are looking for a penalty stroke
Michelle?
as well.
Durga.
Michelle,
Yes, Durga.
team asking for back tackle. So if they want penalty corner. Okay.
I'm checking for the stick check.
They are looking for a stick check. Was there one? Sarah Robertson was absolutely convinced. She was the one who went up to Durga Devi, the on-pitch umpire. Quickly sought her intervention. Baljeet Kaur finding the feet of Pooja the first time, and then the advantage was played. Clearly Rachel Williams wants to have another look at this. It's not an easy decision to make. Umpiring is a tough job at the best of times. But then you have to look at the origin of the point of contention and then make a decision. Which is why she's having a good long look at it.
Durga,
Yes.
I have advice for you. There was a stick tackle. You can restart with a penalty corner and Surma keep their referral.
Another referral that's gone the way of JLW Surma. They clearly had a case for it. And they have another penalty corner. It's hasn't been something that's worked out for them, and he's got a wry grin on his face. Jude Menezes knows that it hasn't really worked out as well as he would have wanted to. There will once again be Manuela Villar in one of the batteries. There's also Penny Squibb. Will they go with the other option? Will they go with battery 2? They do go for the second battery. Very, very well done. She's got the blow on that occasion, the first rusher. But it was impeccable defensive work. It's Lal Ramsiami yet again who has been impressive all evening in PC defense. Beautifully reading the line, ensuring that the left of the goalkeeper is covered. They had the services of Penny Squibb this time. Penny Squibb was one of JSW Surma's more prolific drag flickers in season number 1. Will Penny Squibb go for it again? It will be her. Plays the variation. And Manuela Villar makes a meal of it right at the very end. Why wouldn't they not go with Penny Squibb? It was a canny enough variation, alright, but the trapping left plenty to be desired. Penny Squibb was acquired by Surma for 6.6 lakh. Was one of their star players really in the previous season. And Surma have had a tough transition to make, because they do not have the services of two high-quality overseas professionals in Charlotte Stapenhorst as well as Charlotte Engelbert. And there's the absence of the influential Maria Verschoor as well. So they've had plenty of ground to cover. The good thing for them is that someone like Jimena Cedrus, who wasn't fully available for the previous season owing to an injury, has found herself in form and fitness this time around. Good scoop on that occasion. Purnima Yadav supplying a good ball, even if a bit wide on the channel. First time, a chance here, but a penalty corner nevertheless. Ranchi Bengal Tigers have once again been held by Tosha Beringa, who's been a mischief maker for the opponents. A good bit of passing Firstly from Purnima Yadav, that was followed by Sukhveer Kaur. And then right at the end, Beninga finding the feet of the defender. And now, Karachi Bengal Tigers, who have remained quiet for the better part of the third quarter, will have a chance via a penalty corner. The first goal came via a penalty corner. Do they have Gorzalani, the number 5? It doesn't appear like she'll go for it from the first battery. She takes it from the second battery. A chance here. There is a scramble right near the goal mouth. There will be a referral again. It was Raposo
Rachel?
and Gorzalani.
Yes, Kelly.
They're asking for a penalty corner for a foot. I've played an advantage, but if you could just check the play, please.
Okay, I'm looking for a foot and to see whether there was a clear advantage.
Yes, that's one of the things that they will definitely look at. Raposo and Gorzalani switched batteries at the last instant. And while the ball did come off the foot of the Surma defender, advantage was played. But Karachi Bengal Tigers are utterly convinced that they have a case. So much so that they're already set up for another PC.
Kelly, I have advice for you. There was a foot and no clear advantage, therefore you can restart with a penalty corner and Tigers keep their referral.
Thank you.
And no wonder the Tigers were absolutely gung-ho. As Purnima will deliver the injection, it will be Gorzalani in battery 1, Raposo in battery 2, it will be Gorzalani again, going for that almighty drag flick off target. Went to the left of Savita Punya. Let's have a look at what happened here. Again a ferocious strike. The post defender couldn't really have done much had it been goal bound. Just veered a little off course. Karachi Bengal Tigers, whatever few opportunities they have gotten in a PC position, have latched onto them. Surma, who seemed to have the momentum at the start of the second half, have once again been reduced to playing catch up. Deepak Thakur, known for being a goal poacher in his heyday, will want his team to emulate some of that striker's instinct. They do have the quality, make no mistake about that. While their only goal has come via a penalty corner, they do not lack in attacking quality, and that much is a given. For the moment, they'll want to not just arrest Surma's momentum, but also acquire a bit of possession of their own. Not yet, says Surma. Salima Tete will have to do the bulk of the heavy lifting. And Granato is back on the pitch. That's good news for JSW Surma. Good passage of play for the Bengal Tigers. Lalram Siami is here, is there, is everywhere. Chance again from the right. They will have another crack at it. They should have another crack at it. It's a great save by Savita Punya. What a strike it was from Noor Debad. But Savita Punya, the experienced custodian, ensuring that the goal was denied. It was struck at some speed. Mind you, Savita Punya is just returning after an ankle injury and ankle surgery that's laid her low for the last 6 months. And what a return it has been. She knows it's a busy season ahead. There is the World Cup qualifiers in a couple of months. And there is also the Asian Games later in the year. There's much to play for the Indian women. Have a look at how this piece of action unfolded. They played into space by Victoria Manuel. This was a thunderous strike by Debat and quick reflexes. Just getting her kicker out in time. Not the easiest job to do, but there was a soft piece of penalty corner concession on the part of the Tigers. Will it prove costly this time around? Another scoop looking for Baljeet Kaur, and there was a clear stick check on the previous occasion that led to a PC. And Karachi Bengal Tigers took an inordinate amount of time to set up on the previous occasion. This time, they are being urged to hurry up. Raposo once again takes a place. There's Penny Squibb, as always, in one of the batteries. Oikawa is in the first battery. Penny Squibb goes to Oikawa. They play the variation.
Please, wait.
Are they looking for a dangerously lifted ball? Baljeet Kaur has copped a blow in her jaw. Good bit of trapping. Squibb again going to Oikawa. Ball rising off the feet. There will be another chance. Penny Squibb this time. Will she go directly? No. Again, an ill-advised variation. And I am at a bit of a loss to work out why they are going with the variation they are attempting at the moment. Again, not a bad ploy in theory, but it's not something that's yielded the rewards that they are after. Penny Squibb is an accomplished goal scorer, has a vicious drag flick on her. Again slapping the ball up front, a chance here. Kept out yet again. The Tigers are defending deeply. Good 3D skills there by Victoria Manuel. This was the opportunity that Jennifer Rizzo had to keep out. The experienced goalkeeper Jennifer Rizzo. Now Victoria Manuel secures a penalty corner. Very well done. And Lal Remsiami immediately envelopes her with an embrace. Why wouldn't she? Had the only defender to contend with, and look at how expertly Manuel plays around with Jyoti Chhatri, with Jyoti in fact, finding her feet, and now gaining a penalty corner. Gorzalani is on the pitch and she will be in battery number 1. Raposo is in the second battery. Lal Remsiami will supply the team with the injection. Raposa has an interesting stance. It will be Gorzalani who plays the variation. Back to Lal Remsiami. It was a move that could have worked because Savita didn't see that coming. Lal Remsiami couldn't apply the finishing touches in time. Have a look at this. And by the time Savita could discover her bearings, Lal Remsiami had the ball, but she couldn't find the direction. The push given back to her wasn't the greatest. What a tactical contest this has been. It's been a real tussle, real clash of contrasting approaches. Bengal Tigers have done really well to spruce up their defense. They have invested heavily in their backline and it has paid off for now. Impressive work yet again from Sosha Beninga. Lal Ramsiami yet again plays it to Beninga. Not the greatest pass to Purnima Yadav, who wasn't anywhere close to receiving the ball there. But they aggressively hound the ball to the Bengal Tigers. And it's that predatory instinct that's inching them closer to a goal. So after beginning rather slowly in the third quarter, they have rediscovered their mojo here. Oh, what a shot here! Good bit of deflection from Lal Ramsiami. There was a furious slap from the midfield and Lal Ramsiami redirected the ball to near perfection. Was a good shot from midfield, and look at Lal Ramsiami's reflexes. Quickly playing the ball on goal, and very well done by Savita Punia as well. Getting her kickers out in time, but she's been incredibly impressive. Lal Ramsiami has scored over 40 goals for India. Savita Punia, of course, is an India veteran. And now JSW Surma have a chance! An equalizer, Beckel does it. What a run from Baljit Kaur on the right. Amounted to naught, even as the counter-attack builds up. Very quick counter. Lal Ramsiami is at it again on the left. It's a good ball into Purnima Yadav. I think it's found the feet of one of the players there. Vaishnavi Phalke does the mop-up job. It's all happening on either end of the pitch. Both these teams are letting it rip, even as we are down to under 10 seconds in this penultimate quarter. Granato will know they have everything to play for come the fourth and final quarter. But at the end of what's been an intriguing third quarter, the scoreline remains unaltered. It's Srachi Bengal Tigers who hold on to their 1-0 advantage. So at the end of quarter 3, Srachi Bengal Tigers 1, JSW Surma 0. Srachi Bengal Tigers will be aware that the gulf between the two sides has narrowed considerably. And the evidence of that, it came in ample measure as JSW Surma racked up one penalty corner after another. The team Bengal Tigers also had a few opportunities, but they weren't quite able to make another addition to the tally. This one was their best chance, but Savita Punia put in a stunning save. Penny Squibb, for some reason, opted not to go for the drag flick herself. The Western Australian laid the ball in a variation, even as Victoria Manuel cleverly secured a penalty corner there. And this was a piece of variation that could have caught Savita off guard. Not to be. Lal Ramsiami found plenty of space along the left yet again. Couldn't quite convert it into a goal. The JSW Surma Hockey Club have had the better of the two sides as far as circle penetrations are concerned, but the Srachi Bengal Tigers have had shots on target and they have a goal to show for. Time now for the fourth and final quarter. In Game 2 of the Hero Hockey India League 2025-2026, coming to you live from Ranchi. This is Arun Venugopal bringing to you live the action in English. You can also tune in to Hindi commentary being presented by my dear friends Divine Sen and Nishad Pai Vaidya. It's been a riveting contest which has picked up steam in the third quarter, especially where JSW Surma have been a little more purposeful, a lot more successful in breaking down the defense. Salima Tete will have to put her skids on. She's known as the Ferrari of Indian hockey. She will need to produce a stunner or two should JSW harbour hopes of a comeback. Playing the ball to Baljeet Kaur, who's been a very, very energetic presence up front. Surma will hope that all their efforts will lead to a goal here or two. She's been mighty impressive, as Lal Ramsiami has been capped for India on a number of occasions. Srachi Bengal Tigers will lean heavily on the likes of Gorzalani, the goal scorer, the Argentine defender who was acquired for 42 lakh at the auctions. Salima Tete on the right, looking for space, looking for Penny Squibb up ahead, scans the pitch, plays it along the left to the number 23, Jimena Sidris. They lose possession. Lal Ramsiami ball dispossessed of the ball. The umpire also giving a talking to. Good trap on the right, quickly dispossessed. Lal Ramsiami has been absolutely spectacular. Again, a good promising run along the left has come to a premature halt. No one there, no one home. Has been a frustrating outing for Surma so far. Again, a case of having the opportunities but not being able to quite make good on any of those. Bengal Tigers will not mind the slow passage of play as long as JLW aren't looking threatening. For team mentor Rani Rampal as well as Jude Menezes, it's imperative that they continue to fight, they continue to look to score, because they have the wherewithal for sure. They have shown that they are capable of producing the goods. Again, a nice cross-field scoop. Good trap there. Good 3D skills. Outwitted yet again. Hina Bano, one of the more promising players, has combated plenty of adversity in her young life. Chance again. Penny Squibb plays the ball inside. Circle entry has been obtained. Can Granato take the shot? asked for the PC. They do get only a long corner for the trouble. Ria Granato was optimistic. Another long corner. They are desperately trying to breach the circle. Plays the ball inside. Does Penny Squib. This time they'll get the PC. On the third time of asking.
For me. The push. You want referral? Okay.
There was a push, but
Wait.
Srachi Bengal Tigers want a referral.
I did not. You go, please. You go, please.
Salima Tete again reiterating the fact that there was
Rachel?
no push.
Durga.
My decision, penalty corner for push. And team asking, it's not a push. Please check.
Okay, I'm looking for a push in the circle.
Push.
They will take a nice close look at this. And this was the decision adjudicating that there was a push from behind. JSW's contention was there was no push on the part of Hina Bano. Hina Banu, in fact, was the first one to trip up. Monica just tripped over her and toppled. No problem there. Penny Squib playing the ball up front. Hina Bano was looking for the ball.
Durga,
Yes?
I have advice for you. There is no push, therefore you can restart with a bully outside the D and Tigers keep their referral.
Okay, so it's a free hit, right?
No, it's a bully.
Okay, thank you.
Bully.
You keep the referral.
It's a good referral again.
Ball.
Because Hina Bano wasn't the offending party on that occasion because she had tripped up first. Then Monica toppled over her. So they restart. The umpire just ensuring that the 5-meter distancing is kept intact as they restart with a bully. Good cross there. A mistrap that could prove costly. Again a crossfield ball. At least looking for one. Finding some space in midfield on yet another occasion. Playing the advantage yet again, umpire Durga Devi. Again, an opportunity for a number of these match officials as well to prove their mettle. It's Purnima Yadav, who's been very impressive herself today. They're trying to scamper away with the ball. Penny Squib scans the pitch and makes those lateral passes. Good ball there, trying to overrun the defense. Just taking a little too long is Hina Bano on that occasion. And I think they might have potentially squandered a chance. Hina Bano still looking for a break away. Lal Ramsiami, after a very productive time on the pitch, will be cooling her heels for a bit. As There's been plenty of ball turnover in midfield, much to the chagrin of both the coaches, as Sarah Robertson, the former Great Britain international, still continues to ply her trade for Scotland. Managed to move the ball around. Sarah Robertson is now off the pitch. Jyoti will take the place in her stead. Good bit of interception now as JSW Surma trying to make a last-ditch attempt, as we have a little under 6.5 minutes left on the clock. Tense moments at on both sides of the pitch, especially in the Surma camp. They somehow will have to get Penny Squibb into action. The powerfully built Australian packs a mean puncher too when it comes to drag flicks, but she hasn't had a good crack at it yet. Looks up the pitch yet again. It's played diagonally to Salima Tete. They still have the ball to JSW Surma. Jyoti Chatri plays the ball along to Hina Banu, who cannot keep the ball under possession. Gorzalani going for the long ball yet again. Nisha with the trap. JSW mounting another challenge. These challenges have been eviscerated in the past. They do not have plenty of time left on the clock. Salima Tete has been expertly marked by the Srachi Bengal Tiger defense. Credit again for adhering to a structure that curtails even the very best in the business. There's a chance to break for the Bengal Tigers. They have found the going tough, and they would want to guard against any complacency. They are sitting on a tenuous 1-0 advantage. Should they not make an attack or two, there's a good chance that Surma might come up with a late equalizer. Gorzalani being the spine of the defense for the Srachi Bengal Tigers. It's a good ball in. Few and far between the opportunities. Time running out for Team Surma as we are down to under 3.5 minutes now. Granato looking for support up front. She has thrusted the ball a tad too wide. Baljeet Kaur was lying in wait. It was a great trap from Granato. Excellent 3D skills again. Evading 3 defenders was the Argentine, and then had to find Baljeet Kaur. Baljeet Kaur again hails from Punjab. Has played for India at the senior level. Made her debut 3 years ago at the Pro League, the FIH Pro League. Lal Ramsiami, what a player she has been today. And JSW Surma have now pulled their goalie. They have 11 outfield players now. They are taking the chance. It's desperate times and panic stations for them. They will want the extra player on the field. on the outfield rather, even as they leave their own goal untenanted. Savita Punya in her comeback appearances has done really well. Although they have conceded a goal, she's been good for the most part. Granato now with a chance. Surma are threatening. They are inching ever so closely to a goal, to an equalizer. Here's another opportunity. They still have the ball. Do the JSW Surma Hockey Club. Salima Tete looking for a PC. And they get a penalty corner. But there is another referral sought. More drama. Sosha Beninga asking for the referral.
I give a penalty corner for ball on the body, but player asking is on stick. Can you check?
I'm checking for a ball on the body.
They will indeed look whether the ball came into contact with the body. I think it got Beninga's wrist as well. But what happened prior to that? Did it catch her on the foot?
Durga?
Yes.
There is no clear reason to change your decision. You can restart with a penalty corner and Tigers lose their referral.
Okay, thank you.
And this time the Swachi Bengal Tigers don't get their referral act together, and now with under 2 minutes left on the clock, JLW Surma potentially have a last ditch attempt at an equalizer. They will have Penny Squibb in the second battery, and she will be the one to watch out for, the powerfully built Australian. It will be Salima Tete, the designated injector. Who will they go with for the drag flick? It will be Penny Squibb, and once again finds Lal Remsiami in her path. Excellent BC defending once again by the courageous Lal Remsiami. The Lionheart from Manipur. She has really stepped up to the plate. Take two again. Will it be Penny Squibb? It is Penny Squibb! And off target. And have JSW Surma Hockey Club squandered their last potential opportunity. Took it wide. And again, excellent rushing from Lal Remsiami. Read the line, covered the line so beautifully. Bestowed with an experience of over 150 caps for India. All of 25. The diminutive lady from Manipur has been a terrific servant of the game. Not just at the international level, but at the Hockey India League level as well. As we count down to less than a minute on the clock. Lal Remsiami has been brilliant all through the evening for Swachi Bengal Tigers. Beat in midfield, beat in penalty corner defense, being a link person in attack. The woman from Mizoram has been in the thick of action. A cross made. Again, no dice for Team Surma. You're down to nearly 10 seconds as Granato inches ahead, looking for partners. But the Tigers are set up in a low block, and it looks like they will register the very first victory against Team Surma. And they do manage that. It's a momentous occasion for the Srachi Bengal Tigers, who have defeated last year's runners-up JSW Sumo Hockey Club 1-0. And this is also the first occasion that the Bengal Tigers have notched up a victory over JSW Sumo Hockey Club. It's again a reflection of all the pre-season work that teams coming into this campaign have put in. And a goal came by way of the most expensive player in this year's auction, Agustina Gorzolani. And it was her goal that set up the victory for Bengal Tigers. JSW Sumo Hockey Club produced a number of opportunities but could not capitalize on most of those. And at full time, the Srachi Bengal Tigers, courtesy a goal from Agustina Gorzolani, complete a 1-0 victory over last year's runners-up JSW Sumo Hockey Club. It's a fabulous match that's come to a brilliant encounter. We'll be back with the presentation. Welcome back. If you have just tuned in, Srachi Bengal Tigers have made a little bit of a history, prevailing over JSW Sumo Hockey Club for the very first time in Hockey India League history. Well, time now to figure out who the player of the match award is going to be. Over to you, Surbhi Vaid, for the presentation.
Shrachi Bengal Tigers not just registered their first win of the season, but also their first ever victory over JSW Surma Hockey Club across both the seasons. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony for the Hero Hockey India League 2025-26 match between JSW Surma Hockey Club and Shrachi Bengal Tigers. Hero Hockey India League would like to take this opportunity to thank their partners, title sponsor Hero Motocorp, broadcast partner DD Sports, streaming partner Waves, official hydration partner Bisleri, medical partner Apollo Hospital. Thank you for your support. Please welcome our dignitary to present the Hero Vida Electric Player of the Match Award, Shri Subhashis Swain, Territory Sales Manager, Hero Motocorp, and the award for the Hero Vida Electric Player of the Match goes to Lalrem Saimi from Shrachi Bengal Tigers. She was absolutely exceptional today, contributing throughout in both the departments. Lalram Saimi, I just want you to come here, have a word with us. First of all, congratulations on the victory. You've contributed well in both attack and defense. How would you sum up your overall work rate for today?
We know how good they are, our opponents, so I think they're a really good team. So I think we are preparing good enough. So I think we are goal, the PC, it's really good. So I think as a team we play so well.
And you were quite busy with your rushing duties as well today.
Yeah, of course, they have really good PC, so I know I have to go and save the ball.
And you did exactly that. Thank you so much for talking to us and enjoy your victory. Well, that's it from here.
Well, Lalrem Siami was simply sensational. Unassuming as she might be with the microphone, her stick work does all the talking. A veteran already at the age of 25 with over 150 plus international caps. She also showed that she could deliver the goods in defense as well as in attack in equal measure. A recap of the game would reveal that this was the turning point as that Sosha Beninga effort led to this penalty corner that was slotted home by Agustina Gorzalani. It was a ferocious strike, beating the first rusher all and sundry. And that was the goal that pretty much sealed the deal for Shrachi Bengal Tigers. Again, quite a few opportunities were created from time to time, but they went a-begging as well. And that's what would frustrate them no end. Chances continue to come in thick and fast. But it was again a case of so near yet so far. Salima Tete looked to mount one last challenge. Again another penalty corner opportunity that went a-begging. This is exactly something that led to the undoing of the team there as JSW Surma went down for the very first time to Shrachi Bengal Tigers. They had the bulk of the circle penetrations. They had a number of penalty corners as well, as opposed to Shrachi Bengal Tigers. More than 4 times the number of penalty corners that Shrachi managed. But eventually, the Bengal Tigers got the better of their opponents in the stat that mattered the most. The point table will reveal that ST Pipers, who finished last in the previous edition, and Shrachi Bengal Tigers, who finished third, are now in the top 2 positions of the points table. Even as JSW Surma Hockey Club and Ranchi Royals are still hunting for their first win. We have another exciting contest coming up tomorrow as Ranchi Royals take on Shrachi Bengal Tigers, who will play their second game in as many days, coming to you live from Ranchi. But until then, It's goodbye from me, Arun Venugopal. We'll see you again tomorrow.
तो